Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Today, Emmerdale fans have been left in utter shock following one of the most explosive and heartbreaking storylines of the year. Robert Sugden has officially filed for divorce from Kev following a horrifying assault that has sent shockwaves through the village. What began as a passionate and complicated love story has now crumbled into tragedy, betrayal, and unbearable pain. The shocking scenes aired this week, showing Robert making the devastating decision to end his marriage after Kev's violent outburst left him bruised, terrified, and emotionally shattered. What was once a relationship filled with hope has turned into a nightmare that fans never saw coming. The night everything changed. It all started with a heated argument at the Woolpack. Tensions between Robert and Kev had been building for weeks, with the couple clashing over money, jealousy, and Robert's growing closeness to Erin Dingle. But no one could have imagined just how far things would spiral out of control. According to insiders, the argument began when Kev accused Robert of rekindling feelings for Erin after spotting them together outside the scrapyard. Kev's temper flared, and what started as shouting quickly turned physical. Viewers were left stunned as Kev lashed out, shoving Robert against the wall in a fit of rage. The heartbreaking aftermath showed Robert alone in his flat, bruised and trembling as he struggled to come to terms with what had just happened. For a man known for his strength and confidence, seeing Robert so broken was an emotional gut punch for fans who have followed his journey for years. Robert's breaking point. The next day, Robert confided in Chaz Dingle, admitting that this wasn't the first time Kev's temper had gotten out of hand. In a deeply emotional scene, Robert revealed that he had been covering up signs of Kev's aggression for months, out of love, fear, and denial. "He promised me he'd change," Robert said tearfully. "But every time things go wrong, he turns it around on me. I thought I could fix it. I thought love was enough." Those words hit viewers hard, sparking huge discussions online about toxic relationships and emotional abuse. Fans flooded social media with messages of support for Robert, praising the show for tackling such a sensitive issue with realism and compassion. The divorce bombshell. After seeking advice from Chaz and Erin, Robert finally made the brave decision to file for divorce. In a powerful scene that left fans in tears, Robert confronted Kev one last time at the cafe, calmly telling him that their marriage was over. "You hurt me, Kev, in ways you'll never understand," Robert said. "And I can't keep pretending that we're okay. I deserve better than this. I deserve peace." Kev tried to plead with him, breaking down and insisting he didn't mean to hurt him. But Robert stood firm, walking away without looking back. The moment marked a turning point for his character, a man finally reclaiming his self-worth after months of silent suffering. Kev's downfall. Following the assault, Kev's reputation in the village has been completely destroyed. Once seen as a loyal partner and hard worker, he's now become a pariah. Even those who once defended him, like Moira and Nate, have turned their backs after learning the truth. D.S. Carter has reportedly opened an investigation into the incident after Robert's bruises were noticed by Erin. The possibility of Kev facing assault charges looms large, and Emmerdale producers have teased that the coming weeks will explore whether Kev will finally face justice for his actions. Insiders say Kev's storyline will take an even darker turn as he struggles with guilt, isolation, and a growing drinking problem. "Kev's going to spiral," one source hinted. "He's lost Robert, he's lost the community's respect, and now he's losing control. It's the beginning of a major downfall." Fan reactions. The episode drew massive attention online, with the hashtag Robert and Kev trending within minutes of airing. Fans praised actor Ryan Hawley's heartbreaking performance as Robert, calling it one of his best ever. One viewer wrote on X, formerly Twitter, "Ryan Hawley just broke my heart. Watching Robert finally walk away after everything he's endured, that was pure power." Another added, "Emmerdale deserves huge credit for tackling domestic abuse in same-sex relationships. It's brave, it's real, and it's so important." Viewers also applauded the writing team for showing that abuse can happen to anyone, regardless of gender or sexuality, and that leaving is a courageous act, not a sign of weakness. What's next for Robert? In upcoming episodes, Robert will reportedly focus on rebuilding his life with the help of Aaron and the Dingles. Rumors suggest that Robert's divorce will open the door for a potential reunion between him and Aaron, something fans have been hoping for ever since their emotional breakup. Producers have hinted that Robert's healing journey will be long and complex. "This isn't just about romance," said one insider. "It's about Robert rediscovering who he is after losing himself in a toxic relationship. He's been through trauma, and we'll see him learn to love himself again." A storyline that hits home. Emmerdale has once again proven why it remains one of the most powerful soaps on television. By exploring themes of abuse, trauma, and self-recovery through Robert and Kev's story, the show continues to push boundaries and spark important conversations. For many fans, Robert's decision to leave Kev wasn't just a plot twist, it was a message of strength, resilience, and hope. As Robert walks away from the wreckage of his marriage, one thing is clear: this isn't the end of his story, it's the beginning of a new chapter, one where he finally puts himself first.